Hello friends, welcome back to another Value Vintage Cards video. So my buddy Jason just released a kind of Mount Rushmore of Chicago. Just athletes, I guess we'll keep it general because it was multi-sport. And he kind of prefaced it with just the idea that, hopefully Aaron's cool with it. Aaron loves the idea to be a Ricky Henderson and speak in third person. No, I think it's awesome. I hope doing things like this, inspiration and novelty and all these kinds of things are ideas. I hope it does give people ideas or brings a new concept, or maybe make it top 5, top 10, do Mount Rushmores, doesn't matter. If you want to do a response Mount Rushmore, if you have an idea and you said, like, I would really love to talk about left-handed Yankees pitchers, cool, let's do it. We'll pull what we got and we'll sit around and hang out and chat, 'cause it's really all about just having fun. That's really the show. The show premise is just for us to hang out. It's an excuse. It gives us a guaranteed fun topic and way to look at things. When you're looking at your cards, one of the things Jason said, and I'm guilty of it too, is sometimes you'll pull the same card 2 or 3 times and it's like, I already showed this. I'm gonna guess most people don't even notice, and B, if they do, I think just like for me, sometimes you pull it and you're like, wow, I'm looking at all-time great first baseman, and then I'm also looking at all-time great White Sox, and if you pull Frank Thomas for both, it might be the same card, but it's a different lens. It's a different way to look at it. So I'm going to say no foul on that. I think that's always fair, and I think you share a way, you have some fun, and that's really what's inspiring and cool about it. So absolutely loved the video. I thought it was a really cool take. So we've talked about different ways of doing things. So eras, teams, players, positions, types of cards, city athletes. So some cities might be less interesting and exciting or even possible, but Chicago sure has its roots so historical and so many sports to choose from that was a really cool topic. So I'm going to do what I hope other people do, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a response. John was kind enough with some of those match game videos we did, and I think I would be excited and intrigued if people wanted to come out and do either a agreement, a share, a similarity type thing. Tag us, throw it in the comments, whatever else. Let people find your channel, and that'd be a fun way to do it. But I'm going to do something a little bit different too. So I'm going to go through kind of the same way you did. So the first one you showed, I'm going to try and get the order right. I almost got it wrong immediately. The first one you showed was Ernie Banks. So I'm going to toss up this thing. This was a kind of a recent find. This was another one that I was tagged on Facebook from friends. But I should do this way because I'm a little off to the side here. But 47 exhibits. What is that? 47 to 66 exhibits. The bat on shoulder is a little bit less common, so I love that image. That's a cool Ernie. I'm just going to show a couple Ernies. And then this big old crazy monster. And I do think I've shown that before too. But those are really neat. If you've not had a chance to land one of those for your collection, put it on the search list. 71 greatest moments. Just like 71 tops, they are brutally tough. So I call your Ernie. I think that's a tremendous choice. What I want to do is a second tier Rushmore. So if not Ernie, I personally, and I just showed these two, so guilty as charged. I'm showing twice, but let's go Rhino. That's kind of new to the collection. Venezuelan sticker, 81. So I guess technically it's probably with the Phillies there. Bad call, Aaron. Or we can go with something like that and just go with the old autographed Red Lobster. So I'll go Rhino as my alternative Cub choice. So went from my dad's era, Arnie Banks, to my childhood era with Sandberg. The next one you did was White Sox. And I'm going to basically pull a reversal on that. So you picked Big Frank, of course. He was on our Mount Rushmore of White Sox. Easy choice. So classic Leaf rookie. And what is this thing? 95 tops. That's the year I graduated high school. So that's feeling like a long time ago all of a sudden. But a couple of those I've shared as well. But the Franks, so that's my childhood. I will pick an alternative White Sox player and go with a, I guess this would be my dad's era as well. So we'll just go like another full generation back. I've been sharing this thing like crazy lately in different ways, different formats, with different text groups, whatever else. But Nellie Fox, to me, I know some folks will say, he's not necessarily slam dunk Hall of Fame, but I think that's a great topic for future discussion. Big Hall, Little Hall is war the be-all, end-all, but I think for me, all-star appearances, being the best of your position for a decade has to count. So the reason this is so cool, two reasons. It's from his bowling alley, so it's not just like a stadium issue or photographer issue kind of thing, but it's actually from his bowling alley. And then on the front it says, "Best wishes, Nelson Fox." On the back it is autographed and says, "Best wishes, Nelson Fox." And lists out his bowling alley location. So that is super prized with him passing so young. That is a big deal. Those are unfortunately fairly expensive for that reason, but really cool that I was able to find that. That's, again, I never know if that's one of one or one of 100, but it's one of not many, I'm sure. I don't see a lot of those. And then the other one I pulled for Nelly, a little bit oversized. So this is a StarCal decal. These tend to be rough. This is actually in like the case holder it comes in. So I'll throw Nelly out there as being my dad's generation White Sox choice. So I'll flip-flop you. Our childhood for our parents' childhood there. And then I think third up, he went football and very wisely chose one of the elite running backs of all time. I'd agree. I'll go top three. Barry Sanders. I'm not sure where else you want to go. Jim Brown, maybe. Do people go Emmitt Smith? LaDainian Tomlinson? I don't know where you go. But I would put Peyton in the top three. I grabbed this strategically. I like those. I think they're fun. These sportscaster cards. This is actually kind of expensive because they came out in the late 70s. So with his rookie being 76, these are usually like 77, 78, 79 kind of issues. So it's an early career. But I'll stick Bears, and I will stick running back, and I will stick, outside top three, but amazing career. I parallel Gale Sayers a lot to Sandy Koufax. So amazing, brilliant, and career ended far too soon. Almost lived in his peak and then just ended. So also, vintage football cards are amazingly on the cheap. I mean, this is singles of dollars, not dozens of dollars, not tens of dollars, not a lot of money. And then the fourth choice, you went really surprisingly with a basketball player, and like you said, he's probably your ultimate one. So want to be like Mike, right? So we'll go Jordan. This is the Sports Illustrated for Kids. This one's kind of funny. It's evidence of trimming. Yeah, so what? It's like perforated coming out of a magazine, so it probably actually looks better that it's trimmed. So they cut off the perforation. Oh well. So kind of a cool image. Tongue out. Looks like he's about to probably go around somebody and dunk. Talking about his cards, I love that card. I think that 88 Fleer All-Star of him, that dunk pose is just so darn cool. Love that. So, to take Jordan off the Mount Rushmore would be straight foolish. But like I said, I'm kind of doing like next tier Mount Rushmore. And I will say I'm probably not picking the ultimate performer. I mean, second base might be Eddie Collins, but emotionally I'll go Nellie Fox for some fun and to show something I haven't shown maybe. So if you're taking Jordan out and you're saying you can't pick Jordan, I'd have to go with the Robin to his Batman, and go ahead and toss Scotty's rookie in there. So good stuff. Very affordable card as well. And then the other one, I sent you this, so you've seen this, but most people haven't, and I wasn't super familiar with it for too long. Been watching these for a little while. This is an 88-89, just like the card I just showed. There is an 87-88 version, which goes for a little bit more. I just missed one in auction because I fell asleep. My bad. So the hunt continues. But not only is that a Pippin rookie, I guess we'll call the other one a pre-rookie, it's Entman's, which is probably in your local grocery store for most of you. I think it's a national distribution, but they're definitely made in Chicago, so that's extra cool. And then, of course, if you look at the card, he's got a guy waiting back there in case he misses the dunk, so you got Mike in the background. So that's like double dipping. That's a manager's dream 62 Topps basketball edition for me. So you get Scotty and Michael in the same picture. Pretty gosh darn cool. So I see your Mount Rushmore of Chicago. I'll go Mount Rushmore number 2. And I guess just to be fair, because I want to make sure everyone's taken care of, I'm going to add a manager, or in this case, a coach, or the coach. So I will throw Mr. Mike Ditka in there. And I know he was mentioned on your video as, hey, what about coach? So, phenomenal player. Definitely immortal within the city of Chicago. So gosh darn famous and popular. I mean, Saturday Night Live was doing skits with him. So when Jordan hosted, they had him on doing the skit talking about Ditka. So you know you're big when they have Jordan talking about you on Saturday Night Live. But yeah, Ditka, phenomenal legend within the city. So iconic. So I will throw him in there as a maybe my honorable mention or of such. But I know somebody mentioned in the comments for you as well. So bravo, kudos to you as well. But that's what I got. Just sharing a few fun things. That Entman's card, literally, I just got out of the mail like now. And it's actually middle of the night as I record this, so a little cold out. But wanted to grab it for this purpose and to say awesome job, Mr. Jason. Enjoy the card show this weekend. And see you guys all on the next one. Take care.